Hey guys, welcome to game number 2 in this best of 3 in the round of 16 Group D winners match. It's a mouthful, I know. In the left-hand side, we have Soso. He lost the first map to his Terran opponent, Ridesky, on the right. You know, this... Ooh, we're going to have some cheesy cheese here. You know, the Ridesky is a great mechanical player, but going to mix it up with some sort of cheese. I think this is actually a really good idea from him. You know, you have the chance of just winning straight up with something like this. It should just be like a proxy 8 barracks, and we'll see how much damage he can get done. But as we kind of wait for it to get going, guys, thanks for checking out ArtosisCasts. I can't say it enough. I really appreciate it. This is a passion project. I hope to keep it going forever. If you'd like to support, you can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Artosis. Yeah, and don't forget that I do live stream 5 days a week over on twitch.tv/Artosis. You can check that out too. And of course, subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, all those things, super, super helpful. And just watching the games makes me very happy. It really, it brightens my heart to have these videos where they're, you know, it seems like nowadays every video gets at least 8,000, 9,000 views or so eventually. And that's great that many people want to tune in to daily to cast, you know? Okay, that's a great scout. That's a great scout by Soso. So yeah, thank you much, guys. So anyways, Soso finds us right away. And when you find it right away, it's really not anywhere near as scary, but obviously this is so fast that he's going to have 2 more Marines than his opponent. Now, he's brought out 2 SCVs, and he's just going to do heavy micro here. In turn rate 24, this is very doable. Look, he's getting on top of it, loses 1 SCV. Oh, that's some good micro right there from both sides. Holy crap! And he gets it. Okay, so he lost one SCV for the Marine, and he is going to take some damage there. Oh my god, insane micro from Ridesky as well. So if you can somehow negate the 2 Marine advantage that they have, this build becomes a lot weaker, obviously. Now, this is about to pop out. He's got to get his SCV down and attack. Oh, he had a rally. He really should have just had that rallied onto the barracks. That's actually incredibly important to do. So that it shoots the second it comes out. Anyways, he is microing these SCVs very heavily. You can see, oh, he gets another one and gets the first volley onto this Marine. Very important, but still has that 1 Marine advantage. Oh, and he got extra volleys there too. Painful. Ridesky is actually going to get his factory before Soso, I think. It's kind of crazy. They're both ready. There's the fact. There's fact. Okay, like exact same time. Exact same time. So at the end of this rush, because the rush is very close to over, like he might poke one more time. Let's see it. Yeah, there's plenty of SCVs. He's waiting. 1 more Marine's coming. Oh, he's still making Marines. This is crazy, man. He's not done. Ridesky really wants blood here. Okay, walks forward, tries to target the Marines, but then the SCVs get on top of him. Ooh, his Marines get behind a little bit. Good moving attack there from Soso. Dude, absolutely crazy. But it's finally gonna end, right? Yeah, there is another Marine popping out. Ooh, he was gonna go to the high ground and take his chances there. Obviously, he would have shot first once he lost vision. So, anyways, these 2 Marines still kind of chasing down. Vulture on the way. Vulture on the way. And Ridesky is actually mining a fair amount of gas here. Once again, Soso already was kind of mining a lot of gas. All right, pulls these Marines back. You really want these Marines to survive so that you can shoot down the barracks. Super important. Ooh, nice target. Ah, he tries real hard there to get it, but doesn't quite. So 1 Marine left to chunk down the barracks a little bit. And there's the Starport from Ridesky. Not an uncommon follow-up. Generally, after an 8 racks, you'll either go Vulture plus Wraith, or you'll go Vulture plus Command Center. Here, we have a single Vulture into a Siege Tank and Command Center. So I don't believe that he really has any idea what's going on. Like, a Siege Tank is not bad. Is not bad in this position. But obviously, no anti-air. He does start his own Starport, but it's quite a bit later than Ridesky's. Ridesky has enough gas that he can actually go for Cloak right away. Well, that's annoying. And he's bringing 2 vultures. Very, very smart move here. Soso's keen to it. He knows what is being thought about right now. Oh, the tank comes out and gets that very important volley and lifts the factory. Nice quick thinking there from Soso. And it doesn't seem like this is going to get too much damage, but you know what? Just seeing that your opponent's going Wraith is gigantic, honestly. As soon as he saw this, Cloak started. I think he was going to get Cloak anyways, but like that's going to be something where if you see your opponent's going Wraith and you're going Wraith and they don't know, Cloak is incredibly powerful. So right now, I'm liking Ridesky. This feels like we're going to have a Ridesky 2-0 right this second. But the one thing we need to mention is that there's no command center yet for Ridesky, right? He's getting a good counter on the Wraith. And if he can destroy the Wraiths... Oh, Academy on the way. Hold on, then. Hold on. That definitely opens the game up a little bit more. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a Wraith advantage since one is out before one gets started here. So that is going to be a little bit of an issue. And obviously, Cloak is going to be first. Yeah, this is still a very tough position, but he is getting an engineering bay. He is going to have his expansion first, which is big. Lands the barracks. Honestly, I don't think that's going to slow him enough. I don't think that's something you're really caring about too much here. Brings the SCVs down. Blocking on the other side as well. Very cute. Damn, the Wraith's still going to town right now. Cloak as well as the Wraith coming up. Cloak takes a lot longer to build than a Wraith, so definitely something he's got to think about here as well. Just chasing down some of these SCVs. He needs a turret ASAP. It's really important. He starts a turret here. The Wraith just chilling. He should be able to escape any Wraith that comes after him. Like, you can run out of... Against one Wraith, you can Cloak, they'll scan and run out of the moving shot range of one Wraith, generally. If you're quick. Okay, takes a couple turret shots there. He has to be a little bit more careful. Okay, the barracks going to fall. Where are we at SCV-wise? 2 more SCVs, actually, on Ridesky's side. His command center not even done yet, so that shows you kind of the damage he's been getting. See, here's the moving shot, and it just gets out of it, as described previously. If you have 2 Wraiths, you kill it. I mean, there is some micro involved. There are actually, because moving shot, you have to click attack, click attack, click attack. Sometimes, if there's other things around, you can mess it up by clicking and stuff. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but it's something that happens where you can actually make it so it's really hard to make the Wraith hit. It happens most often with speed shuttles, but it can happen with Wraith versus Wraith as well. You get a more immediate attack than attack move, right? Attack move is not generally the best way to attack something that you want attacked. Okay. The command center is going to finish. Ridesky still up 3 workers. Now, there are turrets for Soso, which is big. He's got some mines on the map. It seems like his ground army is a little bit stronger, a little bit higher quality. Both sides are going for double Starport. This reminds me a lot of Zerg vs. Zerg, where the overall bigger Wraith count is going to be very, very powerful. And it's honestly very much like Zerg vs. Zerg, because they're both going into 2 gas, and the guy that went for the second base quicker had to go spores, or in this case, missile turrets. And so he'll have an advantage in that regard, because we don't see that for Ridesky. Now, he could afford that. I don't think he's going to. Another nice scan there. Takes down another Wraith. Gonna pull back. Honestly, I'd be too stressed to play this without a turret. Your opponent comes in and you don't have a scan ready, or you don't have cloak energy, like, you are going to lose so many Wraiths. Wraith versus Wraith is very unforgiving. It's not something that we see very often, because generally Wraith openers, opening with a Wraith is good. You both have to open with a Wraith, and that you have to have neither player really get far behind, and then you can get this type of scenario where it can get very, very volatile very quickly. So this game, somehow, against my better judgment, is normalizing. We're actually at very similar SCV counts, very similar supplies, very similar production. They're both on 1 factory, 2 Starport. They both have mines out on the map. They both have focused on some siege tank production. The big difference we have are those turrets from Soso. A little bit of a move out here. Now, don't forget, if you lose the Wraith battle, the game is over. Okay, it's very much like ZVZ in that regard. So, like, for instance, imagine you're doing this push, and you lose all these Wraiths. Well, your ground army doesn't shoot up, so it's kind of screwed, right? Your opponent's Wraiths will then kill your ground army. Oh my god, this is kind of a big moment. I don't know if he knows about all these mines. Yeah, he's got to be careful about that. He scans. Ooh, just barely doesn't die to that one. And Siege is up. Oh my god. Wait a second, though. A Valkyrie comes out. Oh, the Valkyrie makes such a big difference in these fights. And that is going to be a gigantic win right there for Soso. Oh, he runs out of detection and the targeting on the Comstat. Okay, he gets one more scan from that main one and does end up winning the Wraith fight. Now, so much happened there. I don't want to call the game right now. For Soso, it wasn't as one-sided as it looked like it was going to be with the Valkyrie. But you can see the problem where it's like you have to deal with this and you need anti-air. So he did fly 2 more Wraiths across the map. There's another Wraith and a Valkyrie being made right now for Soso, whereas just Wraiths being made by Ridesky. Yeah, when you see those Valkyries, you know you're not going to win the battle unless it's via your opponent not seeing you. All right, gets okay volleys there. Trying to chase this down right now. Okay. The gas was denied a little bit there. This is honestly such a strange game. This is one of the most action-packed TVTs I've ever seen in my life. Really, again, does feel more like a ZVZ with more workers. The Vultures, of course, being the being the Zerglings running in, killing some SCV drones there. Man. Okay, so at this point, I think you do have to consider switching out of your pure Wraith play as Ridesky. Do you not? Like, he's still making only Wraiths, but he's playing against someone that's making Valkyries. And Valkyries just are so good against Wraiths. They really, really are. Like, all the splash damage you deal, and 2 armor. Wraiths have a double attack, okay? So that 10 is 2, that 20 is 2 attacks of 10, which means that 2 armor takes out 4 damage, okay? So these actually do 16. It's, you know, it makes a huge, huge difference, basically. Double attack units versus armor. The armor is so good. And, of course, Wraiths, I've always been called paper planes, and the Valkyries can show you why in the next battle. But yeah, it looks good for Soso right now, right? Like, everything's kind of close, but the Valkyries are going to just dominate. Watch. He honestly didn't even do that well, but yeah, GG is called. Game 2 goes to Soso.